Apple is telling its suppliers to press the brakes on iPhones. Not great, folks. Coming up here in the Jump. Hi folks, Alex Klingelhoeffer here with Exencial Wealth Advisors. It is 7:33 here in the middle part of the country on Wednesday. It is September 28, 2022. Here's your morning jog around the economic headlines of the world. Starting off with some news from Apple saying, hey, we're just going to make about 90 million iPhone units this year. That comes back from 96 million, saying, hey folks, suppliers, let's tap the brakes a little bit, shift production to the higher end iPhones, which are actually selling better than sort of the entry level iPhone 14s. On a go forward basis, not so great for Apple, but there was some silver lining. They've actually already started to produce iPhones in India. Remember, Apple is trying to shift out of China as much production as possible. Foxconn, of course, being the company that does that for Apple, trying to shift it over to India, where there is cheap labor, right? The main issue of producing an iPhone in China right now is that in 5 or 10 years, there won't be any young Chinese workers left to do the job. Making folks move to India or making manufacturing move to India does give them another 20 or 30 years of young, cheap, accessible labor to put together everyone's favorite gadget. Hooray for Apple. Shares not doing so hot this morning, making the market not do so hot. Apple continues to be the most important stock in the world. Let's talk about Russia real quick. We talked about low pipeline news yesterday. Russia now saying, we don't need you, West. We're going to make airplanes without you. Kremlin saying they're going to make 1,000 airliners by 2030 as Airbus and Boeing jets drop out of their fleet. What? You guys are kidding me, right? Russia, you couldn't maintain tanks for 3 days going into Ukraine. Now we're supposed to believe you have the technological capability to produce thousands of airliners. Sorry. You guys have aluminum, a lot of it, because you have cheap natural gas to power your smelters. Do not have the technological capability to put those planes together. BS. Man, you just see more and more wilder and wilder statements coming out of the Kremlin. It certainly looks like a civilization on the brink of collapse. Speaking of which, speaking of flights and Russia, airline tickets, get out of Russia, $5,000 USD in economy. It's an expensive seat, but what price wouldn't you pay? If you're going to be mobilized and sent over to the Ukraine, 5,000 seems like a bargain. Well, at least you're not going to get shot at. If we continue to see more and more drastic actions out of Russia, it really looks like they're going out with a whimper, not with a bang. And, the investment case to be had here is the war probably continues to languish, but we reach some sort of a stalemate where everybody just kind of goes home for winter. It stinks. No resolution, but that's where we are, right? We have to face attacks on the ground as they come. Of course, no one likes the war in Ukraine. No one likes Russia aggressively invading their territory. We must invest in the world as it is. If you want some additional info throughout the week, feel free to find me on the internet. I'm out there. Till then, hope you and your family have a really good rest of your Wednesday. I am out.